What's up, YouTube? Okay, first of all, I'd like to say thank you to Miss Flaire Castro and Maam Janet for the opportunity for the training. And in this video, dito po natin makikita yung speech ni Miss Flaire Castro, our trainer, and the top 2 students presentation for the training. So here we go. Watch this. Enjoy.
That I've been giving to you. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to deliver what is beyond sa imong ma-imagine that you can do. And this technical training has been an example of going over and beyond your comfort zone. All the things that you've learned in the past 2 months, I learned that in almost 10 years. No? From understanding branding, creating websites, doing product photography, doing SEO, doing social media, understanding all these things took me 8 years. No? But here I am. I'm now your trainer. I can easily mentor a few more students like you. But you guys, you tried to learn all these things in just how many months? 2 months. That's how hard that's how hard we're pushing you. But now you're here, and generally we can say that you already stepped out of your comfort zone. We had a lot of challenges along the way. We understand that na mga conflict among the students, na mga MSMEs na nag-drop off. Internet connectivity has always been our challenge. The first 2 weeks, we didn't have any internet at all. How we did our training was basically we just used the resources na naa sa tong laptop, and then the students had to go to internet cafes just to upload their work. So it required the challenge na they have to cash out of their pocket. They have to kanang manangkid sa ilang parents to go out of their houses and kanang deliver the work that is required of them. And it hasn't been easy. I've heard the stories from our students, from Miss Rebecca, who mentioned nga ang iyang parents na concerned because she's always not on site to and na concerned sila kay ko ano unsa na kay gibuhat ni Rebecca diri permi wala. Rebecca, can you stand please? Stand. Yes, it's been that challenging sa mga student. We have our differently abled students also. Of course, since the start, we didn't consider them as that. We considered them as just normal students. We didn't need to say nga, ang ilang challenges because they tried to deliver beyond sa ilang kaya. And they're here right now. They're here as testament to the kind of training that we're pushing them, to the kind of support that we're giving them towards our vision. So, despite the challenges, we're here. Like I said, ang ato ang core message karon is going beyond our comfort zone. And I also mentioned to you when I shared my story of how I started freelancing, how I went beyond the challenges sa akong personal life also into becoming what I am right now. And I'm hopeful that it will also inspire you to push yourselves to your limit, going over and beyond sa inyong makaya in order to become the dream person that you are looking forward to be. In fact, ako lang i-mention though, because I also already pitched to Director Tony that one of the graduates here, I'm proposing to him to join my next leg in Maasin. So I'm trying to gather resources so that he can become a co-trainer, and so that probably soon he will also be the trainer for you here in Bugong. So I'd like to recognize Mr. Jeric. Si Jeric, he's later na lang na to i-mention also after their awarding, but he has been one of he's the top student here. The training is not, I would say, a fit for everyone, but Jeric is an example of someone who the training is a fit for. When they came here, they said, we didn't expect the training to be like this. We thought it's just purely website development. we thought it's purely graphics design or something like that. They didn't expect the kind of training that we are giving to you here. But despite those challenges, they were able, and Mr. Jeric, for example, was able to rise beyond the challenges that Miss Janet, our lead trainer from Manila, gave in order to complete everything. Very, very clean delivery, walay problema, and hopefully he was able to fulfill the MSME website, and hopefully si Sir Raj, who is the client of Jeric, would be able to testify later how good the program is. No? So imuatanan sir ng speech. So to sum it up, I'll just leave you with 3 messages, which I also mentioned to you along our 2 months together. First is take the moonshots. So moonshot is suntok sa buwan. So you know the story here already. Think of your next project in the next 3 months and focus your objectives and focus your key resources in order to fulfill your objective. The second is seek out your allies. Seek it out, meaning to say find the network that would fit what you're trying to aim for. And it's not just the network, but also find the mentors and find the people who'll be able to help you achieve your next goal. And the third is find your priority. Do you remember your priority? And hopefully one of it would be work. Because you are the potential case studies or examples so that other youth like you would be inspired to do the things that you are also doing in being a freelancer and being a future entrepreneur. And we all do this probably not for the love of our family or for the love of yourself, but you can also do this for the love of our country. And hashtag para sa bayan. Okay? So that's it, and hopefully you will be able to gain a lot of jobs after, because that's the goal, and hopefully the MSMEs would benefit from all the things that you did for them. And even if wala pa siya na-implement within sa 2 months na to, hopefully later on, you can propose to them na, sige, buhato inyong website, buhato na to inyo ang campaign, in order to show them how effective the program is. And so, generally, that's it. Thank you so much for having me as your resource person here in Bogo, and looking forward to a next collaboration with you guys. Thank you so much.
Sourcing, technical training. So this is our final day. So we've been living with this hashtag since the day 0. Hashtag kakayanin. So in order to survive for the training. Next speech. So for those who are curious, what are the topics we have learned in this training? So first is branding for companies, products, services. Web development, which is mainly in WordPress, product photography and content writing, CRM, data privacy law, SEO and email marketing, social media content planning and calendar, business blogging, and social media content creation, and finally building a freelancing profile. So those are the topics that among studyhan for 12 days, or bali, 10 days. Hindi, so amo gini siya seryoso gyud pagayo kay since man na siya since it has 10 different topics na mainly highly recommended sa freelancing gyud. So amo gyud serious, take seriously. 3 tasks per day, yes. And then we have learned that about company branding. So why branding is important? So beyond just a memorable logo, good branding increases the value of the company, provides employees with direction and motivation, and makes acquiring new customer. So what exactly is brand? The short answer is everything. So during this training, we know that we we gain knowledge that branding is everything. So as you can see in the pictures, we have mga familiar brands, familiar logo. So mawala siya. And then through branding, we know that identifying your buyer's persona is also important. And who is your target audience, and how are we going to engage? How long will the campaign run? Which sites will run the marketing? So through identifying your buyer's persona, we can get the community response. And then finally, the web development or the WordPress. So before the training, Keras has different description, and after the training, we added this description with the help of company branding. So since we tackle about Keras ice cream, so let's visit the actual website of Keras. So this is the final website of Keras. So please subscribe or sign me up. If you want to get please go. So this is basically the front page of the website for Keras and recommended products.
Manunggay.
And then the blog which we created. And then the contact in the front page. And then lastly the photo.
It's a fully functioning e-commerce site.
Try to order there already.
Oh, kaduha na. Nanagay may client kaduha. Usap ng Jeric.
So I'm currently
So test it out.
so from the very start we are required to give 30 landing pages for the website. But after a few
Keywords from
then they revised it to 20 pages.
But you already completed the 13.
Then 30 landing pages of the navigation. Yes. And then we present to creating a proper freelancing profile. So with the help of branding, we nakatabang dito sa pag-create o nindot nga freelancing profile or the proper freelance profile. So we have created an online profile on Upwork, freelancer.com, online job.ph, and the other two which is 199 jobs and rocket.ph. And then after creating our freelancing profile and building our website, we run a 21 days campaign through Facebook and other social media blogs. So we run a campaign for our MCP as well as for our freelance profile. So to get the response through social platforms. So in our 21 days campaign, we use visual content. So as what Jason Harris says, that a movement isn't about creating ads and having people passively watch. It's about creating the tools so people take action. So that's why we use visual content to increase readers' willingness to read content. So it should increase 80% the willingness to read. And then after the since we run a 21 days campaign, so our marketing efforts paid off. So we have sales inquiries on Facebook. Another inquiry. And we actually have a sales recorded via HubSpot CRM. This one is from Mr. Miss Flaire Castro, and the second one is from RIS Batch. So and then the sales prop, which is recorded through WooCommerce. Yeah, sales prop. Yes. Nasa ano na yan, WooCommerce naman. And then since we run a campaign on our freelance profile, so we have also responses received through Facebook. So this is the response I received throughout my campaign. So it is from
Yeah, it's for our agency, so I'm gonna be pulling him as part of the developers in case we have projects.
Oh.
So through this training, I also learned that blogs are one of the most effective tools for increasing organic search traffic and are highly influential with buyers. So importante din ang blog. And then how to build a proper blog. So in building a proper blog, we have awareness, consideration, and decision. So that's the main layout. So that's all. So let's make this work, and we look forward to applying all the things we've learned from this training and making the most out of it.
Jeric, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It's great. Okay. Actually, si Jeric, one of the few instances nga nabalibaran ako ni order siya pero puno naman tungod sa marketing ba. Nabalibaran ginawa na. Kaya wala ko ka-catch up sa akong mga sales tanan. Bro. Okay. Let's bro.
So, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'm kind of tense right now because actually this is my first event sa City Hall na I don't have to take pictures sa mga speakers. I don't have to on my phone recorder para maingon na unsa tig-ingon ni Mayor. So, this is an event na I'm actually part of. So, allow me to introduce my MSME, my also freelance na profile. It's Artina Lefty. So actually, first of all, I would like to say na, we live in such, Artina Lefty live in such a perfect place in Bugo. Because actually, I think Bugo wala pa advertising agency. So as a fine arts graduate, as a budding artist, it's such a pleasure na to serve as a probably Artina Lefty right now is a freelance freelance profile. I'm probably like a freelancer now, but few years from now, I guess I wanted to create the first advertising agency in Bugo. Few years from now, pag may capital na and such. So yeah, let me introduce to you Artina Lefty. I do commissioned paintings, portraits. I also do, aside from logos, with the RIC, I guess I can do web development na. So next. So this has been my freelancing profiles in Upwork. Racket.ph. So I call myself is the Jill of all trades because aside from doing advertising graphics, I also do blogging, which I am a part of a kind of blog group in Cebu. But thanks to RIC for I was able to do my blog stuff. So freelancer and then LinkedIn. So for the past doing the RIC training, actually established na daan ang Project Awesome by Artina Lefty, but with the help of RIC, I was able to garner more likes and more. So Artina Lefty is expressive, optimistic, and mad artistic. That's Artina Lefty. And also, aside from Facebook, since it is required naman sa RIC training na to have other accounts as well in Instagram, also in Twitter, which I've garnered na din, like a few followers from other artists. So for the 21 campaign, so I was more focused on Facebook, but I also did naman in Twitter. So for this, basically the page that I run, Project Awesome. So most of the stuffs there are my artworks. So this is probably one of my proudest na ako ang na-share because, as an artist, I have many friends. I have other stuffs. I have other like colleagues too na, you know how to design pala, so can you make me a logo? And then, or I said, sure. Then can you do it for free? So it's not like that. So through Project Artina Lefty, I did a graphics on why invest on a good logo. So, by the way, if you have your smartphones, you can visit artinalefty.com for more of my fun. So, I was able to garner 1,000 plus reach in Facebook. So medyo for my part, viral siya because after this, I had like inquiries on a few of my friends na, can you make a logo for me? Something. Can you make like a portrait for me? So medyo that's like the most working na kanang advertising for myself. And then for my blog, which is I'm not really talkative, pero so through blogging, I was able to express myself as an artist, and then also my artwork. So during the 21 campaign, and then Maam Flaire, wanted na kailangan every day from the 21 you have to make an artwork. So you have to create a post. So every Sundays naman I do work. So for this Sunday, I think the RIC really pushed me to show off my artistic side. So I said and then RIC, I said really sorry. And then fun lang. There's always willing to do it cheaper. And then like that to show off because for my past works I've been already na to Dumaguete and then to Baguio to show off to represent Bugo City for painting competitions. So pagdagdag points na you should hire me because I'm already established. And then I also do videos na. It's basically like I was able to promote myself. And then this one is the latest trending kasi if you've heard, the Inquirer is the visible women and the art PH. It was trending all over Twitter. So since I have a Twitter naman, so I did join, so I was able to meet some other artists too, and garnered like, my usual Twitter post like 0 kanang like. So for this, I was able to join the bandwagon and had like 15 likes, retweets, just to show off my work. And then something like this. So, as part din sa training, you have to have like hero na part. So, hero na type of advertising. So, I was able to be in need of a design. So, and then these are probably like my inquiries. Can you do me a portrait, something like that, and logos. And this is from my Japanese client na for a t-shirt for his charity works niya. So in Japan, but he's in Cebu. Basically, Artina left freelancer, di ba? It says like worldwide market. But for Artina Lefty, I've planned it na, why not start here in Bugo? It's such a perfect place. There's no other na advertising agency. So, walang kompetensya. So, for sure, you can contact me now, counselors. If you have anything. For sure. Maybe Artina Lefty right now is a freelancer, but in the next few years, the goal is to be like the first advertising agency. So, all in all, I really would like to thank everyone. I've read somewhere, passion. This is already my passion, but passion is something, it's not just doing what you love, but passion is doing something for the loved ones of yours, I have like struggles. I have like many struggles with this because apart from being like entering the RIS, I'm also currently working here as a public information, and then I was really like scared to enter at first. I remember na it was birthday ni Mayor yun. I was super busy, and then Sir Roger and then Sir Roy then anong wala man ka dito sa training. It was the second day of the training. Sir, I'm so busy. I don't think I can make it. So then I really want to thank they really pushed me to enter. So I was able to enter. It was second day, and then can I really do this? They've already finished like few tasks already. So, but this is my passion already, and then I've already know like how it works na for a while. So I kind of had like confidence that I think I can. But then August came. It was such a hectic. I'm to roll out the 21 training, and then I had some lapses because Vice Mayor did. I had like a new responsibility to go through, so I've already messaged na Miss Flaire na, Miss, if there are things that I cannot finish, I'm really sorry. And then I was like ready to receive na like certificate of attendance na lang. I was already then Tuesday I came from Cebu. Then I was scrolling to sa among group chat. That was 11 yata, and then it says you have 1 hour left. What is this 1 hour left? And then you have 1 hour left to submit everything na pala. And then I have like more lackings pa. So I really don't post anything on Facebook. So napa-status na lang ako na thy will be done. What will be will be. And then, here I am, giving this speech. I guess I made it, and I really want to thank everyone na, who helped me, who pushed me na I can do it. I did this na pala. So I guess that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Artina, and thank you for acknowledging Raiden and myself as the one who pushed you. Actually,
And that's it. And thank you again, the ICT also. Thank you for the training, for the free food, for the free training, and Sir Rog Tunyakaw. Thank you for the ice cream. That's it. Bye-bye.